RPMs come up, green flag comes out, and we are underway.
And 3 wide right off the bat for third, fourth, and fifth. That was Barker, Jones, and Giroux. But it is going to be Jones leading. Barker, remember, Big Sid Mosier and his crew helped him to procure a motor after blowing 2 motors in 2 nights, and it's going to be Jones leading lap number 1 over Barker.
As Barker tries to take a peek to the inside, Jones trying to gain advantage with that race lead. Giroux and the 15-0 of Justin Hale battling out with Sioux City Excitement. Chris Abelson in the back of the pack. Barker again takes a look to the inside of Glenn Jones. Nothing doing. Glenn Jones still your race leader.
It is a hailstorm right now right in front of the 1X of Chris Abelson as Justin Hale. That car is evil, wicked tight, and that is keeping the 49X, or I should say 1X, from getting around him. But right now, battle up front. Still, Glenn Jones with the lead. Travis Barker in second. Now Jones is going to wash up. Barker's going to come to the inside at the line with 2 to go. Too close to call.
Still a little bit of a heavy and a slick track here tonight, but it makes for some great racing as Jones and Barker slide through 1 and 2 side by side for the race lead. Barker on the binders through the corner. Glenn Jones a little bit smoother as he sees a white flag one more time around.
Jones is going to sling it down into 1 and 2. Barker about a half a lane below him, not quite able to make any hay. The 3 and 4 is going to be the true litmus test. Barker, as usual, puts in a little bit high, tries to turn it down the hill. Not going to happen. Glenn Jones going to win heat race number 1. Travis Barker second, Todd Giroux third, Justin Hale fourth, and Sioux City Excitement, Chris Abelson, rounding out that top 5. Now we'll see if it's as fast as it looks. Mel Ellsbury, the last couple of years, been coming up more towards the end of the season and has had some good runs, had a couple of wins up here.
Yep.
So we will see what he does tonight as he's going to start tailing Charlie of Heat 2. Green flag is out. We are racing.
Green flag is out, and we are underway here. As they slide them through turns 1 and 2, it's going to be Bo Lundquist out with a race lead. Mackenzie Ellsbury, a couple of 5 cars working side by side, and Greg Taylor, your 4th and final spot. As it is going to be the 2B car, your race leader, Bo Lundquist.
Lundquist currently leading. The battle is the only battle on the track right now. That is Tom McKenzie, who has second place. Mel Ellsbury, who wants second place. And as bright as that car is, I'm sure they're looking at this race from the International Space Station and keeping an eye on Ellsbury's car.
I would say so too, PJ, as he's trying to get around that 95 of Tom McKenzie. Bo Lundquist, though, just walking away here in heat race number 2.
Absolutely, leaving the key on the desk and checking out Lundquist. He is on a, as I like to call it, Sunday night, date night ice cream stroll as they're heading down to the ice cream shop to get some. Bo Lundquist currently leads over McKenzie, Ellsbury, and Taylor.
2 laps to go that time by. White flag will be coming out for the 2B of Bo Lundquist. As he comes through turns 3 and 4, he'll take a look at the white bed sheet, as Jimmy Scott calls it. One more time around. McKenzie almost taking a hit to the front stretch wall as we see the infield cam take a look at Bo Lundquist through turns 3 and 4. He will pick up the checkers. And coming home in second. Great battle here, but it'll be Tom McKenzie, Mel Ellsbury, Greg Taylor. That is your top 4.
So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 50-50 tickets down here. The 2 lovely ladies with the safety yellow vests that say Trophy Dash on the back. Make sure you hit them up. And was so chill. Just stood there like, okay, it's a puppy. Cool. And that was it. So go make sure he is around here somewhere. Hit up Jason Carroll. Get yourself some Partners for Patriots merch and get some more information about Partners for Patriots.
We're about set to go green here with heat race number 1 and 3 for your M&T Motorsports Sport Compacts. Green flag is out. Look at the jump shot in. McCauley got right off the bat as she leads the field through turns 1 and 2. in the Stars and Stripes Camouflage 14C car, paying tribute to our veterans here in active military. Cheyenne McCulley going to lead lap number 1.
Cheyenne McCulley starting to gap the field. Don Tank is being a rolling roadblock right now to the 9K Caden Murray and 35 JR of Taylor Brown. Right now, Murray is going to lose. He's going to lose touch with the 35 JR. Spencer Jans now working his way around. That'll be for the 4th place spot. But Cheyenne McCulley absolutely on a tear and is walking away from the rest of the field.
That she is, PJ, and that 14C car looking great. About a 3/4 straightaway advantage for that 14C car. Don Tank holding on to 2nd place, though. Taylor Brown trying to take a peek to the inside, and will do so for 2nd. No, Don Tank had the better run off turn 4 in that one car.
You know, you've heard wily old veteran. Textbook, its example is Don Tank. One-man army, works on the car himself, loads the car, unloads the car, does everything at the track by himself, and is still quicker than a hiccup, as my grandpa would say, as he is still battling for 2nd.
But they're all blanking on him as we got 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. Spencer Jans throwing a haymaker, now caught in the middle of Caden Murray and Taylor Brown. White flag flying, though, for the 14C of Cheyenne McCulley.
Cheyenne McCulley is on a Sunday night, date night ice cream cruise as she goes down the back stretch. She's going to fire it off into 3 and 4 one more time. And Cheyenne McCulley is going to win heat race number 1. Caden Murray, nice recovery as he is going to take home 2nd. Spencer Jans 3rd. Taylor Brown 4th. And Don Tank, valiant effort. He's going to come home in 5th.
As we come to green off of turn number 2. Off turn number 4, excuse me.
It is going to be Kyle Reed with the early advantage. Gilbert Aldape in 2nd. Here comes Connor Brown up into that 3rd place spot. A little smoke coming out of Connor Brown's car, though. Stricklet in 4th. And rounding out the field, that's going to be Arturo Garcia. But right now, it is Kyle Reed with a bumper full of the 7G of Aldape. Aldape getting a little bit of help from the 35X of Connor Brown. But right now, Kyle Reed still with the lead.
Still with the lead there, Redneck Racing 38S car with a 7G and a 35X hot on his heels, though, through turns 1 and 2. Connor Brown trying to get a little bit better run down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Nothing doing. Down the backstretch now into turn 3. Aldape trying to get the run from that car onto the 38S of Kyle Reed. Reed's going to lead another lap.
It is, once again, Reed, Aldape, Brown, Stricklet, and Garcia. As Connor Brown glued to the back bumper through turns 1 and 2 of Aldape. Kyle Brown is going to see 2 laps to go. I do believe this will be his first heat race win if he's able to hold on. But right now, Brown to the inside of Aldape. We got a battle going for 2nd and 3rd as they come out of turn number 2. That's still side by side as they're going to fire it off down into 3 and 4. White flag out for Kyle Reed with a battle for 2nd going on right behind him as Scotty over here must be allergic to the BS. He is sneezing away. Brown now gets around Aldape. Can he make a run at the 38S of Reed? They are all throw a blanket underneath all 3 of them. They're going to go through 3 and 4 this time by. Down to the checkers. It's going to be Kyle Reed with the win. Connor Brown 2nd. Gilbert Aldape 3rd. Tyler Stricklet in 4th. And Arturo Garcia rounds out that top 5. That was a great battle for the top 3 spots. Six cars, 6 laps. This is also your last chance, folks, to get your 50-50 tickets and get your programs as we're going to go down and get program numbers here and just a little bit for all these great giveaways. Right now, we are green, and it's going to be Gage Riesdorf with a little bit of an advantage as he's taking the lead down into turn number 1. A little bit loose, able to gather it back up. That's going to open the door for Honeycutt. Honeycutt now up to that second place spot, putting Richard Gray back into third. Leah Peterson in fourth. Mike Vogt currently in fifth, but right now Gage Riesdorf leads lap number 1. Riesdorf fires back through 1 and 2. Honeycutt right there as well. Honeycutt right on the back bumper of the black and green racing machine of Gage Riesdorf. Riesdorf able to hold him off and leads lap number 2.
Lap 2 going to 13. The Gage cluster, Gage Riesdorf. Honeycutt hot on his heels in the 3A car. Honeycutt with some motor issues Friday night at the Wagner Speedway in wonderful Wagner, South Dakota. Climbing back from there, though, going to your third place spot. Richard Gray lost his right front tire not once but twice Friday night in Wagner as well. Running great here in third as Mike Vogt and Leah Peterson battling it out through turns 1 and 2.
Gage Riesdorf has started to gap the 3A of Honeycutt ever so slightly. They're going to come down. Green flag is in the air. 2 laps to go. Currently sitting in that third place spot, still Richard Gray. Leah Peterson in fourth. Mike Vogt still running in fifth in that 4-4-2. But as they fired off down the backstretch into 3 and 4, Gage Riesdorf still gaining more ground as he starts to pull even further away from Honeycutt. White flag is out, 1 to go.
One more time around the new Raceway Park for the Gage cluster, the 13 of Gage Riesdorf. Honeycutt running second, Richard Gray third. Still great battle for fourth and fifth between Leah Peterson and Mike Vogt. Gage Riesdorf, though, is going to pick up the heat race win in car 13. Austin Honeycutt second. Richard Gray in third. Leah Peterson in fourth. Mike Vogt rounding out your top 5.
A sideways Mike Vogt at that, too.
And Haley Bolware rounding out your field.
Poor Larry's being swarmed by kids.
Larry, grow that beard out just a little bit longer. We'll call you Santa Claus. Bringing joy to children everywhere.
So it looks like the hero cards are gone, but we still have glow sticks available, although the supplies are running low. So get them while you can. And I'll tell you, as the night grows darker, we want to see those glow sticks waving in the air. But right now, stock cars are green. And it is going to be the wily veteran Tom McKenzie leading him the charge down into turn number 1. Bo Lundquist going to turn to the inside, gets to about the left rear quarter panel of McKenzie. Cannot go any further, though. It is McKenzie. It is Lundquist. Taylor, Abelson, and Glenn Jones, your top 5 at the end of lap 1.
Top 5 indeed as Bo Lundquist takes a look to the inside of McKenzie here for that first place spot. Taylor and Abelson are running 3 and 4. Great side-by-side battle for fifth between Jones and Giroux. Side-by-side battle for the lead, though, off to PJ.
As they run through, we now have 3 cars under a blanket. It is McKenzie. It is Lundquist. Oh, a little contact in 3 between the two. And now Greg Taylor up in that battle as well. But here comes Sioux City excitement. Chris Abelson. Abelson's like, hey, boys, don't start this party without me, as he is going to get up to the back bumper of the 55 JR of Taylor. They are running freight train right now, as it is McKenzie, Lundquist, Taylor, Abelson, and Jones, still your top 5.
Abelson get around the 55 JR of Greg Taylor, though, off turn number 2. Lundquist bump to the back bumper of McKenzie. Abelson, Sioux City excitement is there. Taylor back on the charge, trying to get up there. Travis Barker up to that 5th place spot in the 30 car. Lundquist takes a look to the inside off turn number 2. Nothing doing. Abelson up to 3rd. As we're single file around the new Raceway Park, McKenzie leads another lap.
Glow sticks are gone, but we still have a few hero cards for the kids if you want to come up and get those. As the caution comes out, Glenn Jones looks like he was trying to make the turn into the infield and got stuck. he decides to help a fellow competitor to procure an engine after blowing his second one of the weekend. What a hell of a guy is Big Sid Mosier. I mean, just totally awesome.
Absolutely. Total class act from the driver of the 27 car. Sid, we hope to see you back out here real soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Glad to see you were okay after last night's wreck. Green flag, though, back out here at Raceway Park as Tom McKenzie still the race leader. Travis Barker putting it through the middle now side by side with a 49X of Chris Abelson. Now looking to the inside of Bo Lundquist for second. Look at Barker come to the field.
We have pretty much the entire field, with the exception of the 150, under a blanket right now. Barker now to the inside of the 2B of Lundquist. That is your battle for second. He is going to try and get around him and try to catch up to the wily old veteran, the 95 of Tom McKenzie. It is McKenzie. Side by side is Lundquist and Barker as they go into turn one.
Oh, Barker on the binders. A little bit of contact over the 2B of Bo Lundquist as Barker pushed through turns 1 and 2. He'll take over that second spot now, trying to get to the back bumper of the 95 exit. Tom McKenzie, as McKenzie clicks off another lap, halfway down, halfway to go. Barker looking for redemption here to end the weekend on a high note after having tough luck the past 2 days.
Oh, little shot in the shorts from the 2B of Lundquist. Not once, but twice on Barker. As Barker now to the inside once again of McKenzie. McKenzie, the high line is the right line, is that 95X. Goes squirting out of 2 and down the backstretch. Barker once again trying to go on the high side, try to drive it down the hill, but it's going to be McKenzie by a fender at the line with 7 to go.
7 to go. Barker a little bit too tight in turns 1 and 2. McKenzie with a better run. Lundquist there as well as Barker tries to look to the inside through turns 3 and 4. Barker to the inside of McKenzie off turn 4. McKenzie's going to lead it by a nose. Lundquist is there as well. Great battle here up front between the 95X, the 30, and the 2B of Lundquist. Still side by side for the race lead as McKenzie, something amiss on the 95X. Barker takes the lead through 3 and 4. He's going to lead a lap now in the 30 car.
And now the battle still back up for second and third. But this time the players have changed as it is Lundquist. And yes, smoke coming out of the back of the 95X of McKenzie. Little bit of white smoke. Starting to grow a little bit more. Oh, almost. Sioux City excitement. Chris Abelson almost got into the rear end of McKenzie, but right now it is Travis Barker as he is starting to check out on the field.
Something definitely amiss on the 95X of McKenzie. Don't know what's going on, but that car has slowed, and he has been shuffled back to third place as more smoke pouring out of the 95X. Chris Abelson looking to the inside of McKenzie now. As McKenzie, a little more puff of smoke, blue smoke this time. That does not look good, PJ, as the green flag flies with 2 laps to go.
Keeping an eye on it. Not only is it puffing out more and more smoke, but it's bottlenecking the whole field behind him. As right now, Barker and Lundquist are islands unto themselves. Now looks like Sioux City excitement. Chris Abelson finally able to get by McKenzie as the white flag comes out. Mel Ellsbury, Todd Giroux now looking to get by as, oh, and the car finally goes up. As the car goes up, unfortunately, a 55 GR, Greg Taylor, nowhere to go. Checker flag going to come out. Travis Barker, redemption for Barker as he wins. Bo Lundquist is second. Chris Abelson third, Mel Ellsbury fourth. Todd Giroux in fifth. Heartbreaker for Tom McKenzie as the power plant finally gives up. As Scotty opened the door so he could head to the booth, as he could head down to interview the winner. You can smell the burning oil. Wow. It took a little bit, but that motor finally let go. As he gets ready to climb out of the car, let's send it down to Scotty DeYoung with a word from our winner.
PJ, definitely the way you want to go out on a weekend that didn't look so good. Talk to Travis here. Travis not having the best of luck Friday in Wagner, blowing up a motor, not having the best of luck last night with a motor. Sid Mosier says, hey, man, I got you. Gives you a backup motor here, and now here you are in victory lane. What's it like redemption here this weekend at Raceway Park?
Well, it's definitely nice getting the win. Huge thanks to Mosier and all them guys. He showed up at my house. I told him I'd give him a call back and let him know what I decided, and he just took it upon himself to show up at the house with the motor, so I didn't have to go get it. Just a good hard run. Happy for the guys. We had to work our butts off all weekend. We changed the motor twice. She ran pretty damn good.
Ran pretty good indeed. Putting it here in victory lane. Who do you have to thank besides Sid Mosier for this win here tonight?
All the guys and all the sponsors. I mean, we got a long list of everybody, and without all of them, we can't do this. Every one of them that's on the race car, I'd like to sit there and think I'd have to keep a sticky note in my pocket to list everybody because I hate forgetting anyone. So just everybody who's on the car and everybody who shows up and helps, or just, you know how it is.
Absolutely. Finding victory lane and redemption here this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. The 30 car of Travis Barker, your J&J Fittings IMCA stock car feature winner.
Also, Austin Dillon 6th, Denny Hamlin 7th, Chris Buescher 8th, Tyler Reddick 9th, and Kevin Harvick round out your top 10 there in Charlotte, North Kakalaki.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the track is set here for our Sport Compact A feature event, your final A feature of the night. We go green off turn number 4.
As the Big Burb pulls off the track, Leah Peterson, Tyler Strickland lead him down. Jesse Toyota drops the green, and we are racing. They're going to be side by side, heading down into turn number 1. Still side by side coming out of 2. As right now the 9K of Caden Murray getting by Shai McCulley. Now McCulley trying to fight back, but right now it's going to be Tyler. Oh, contact! Contact between the 9K and the 13G of Gray. And wow, look at the 35X of Connor Brown. The whole right side door skinned off the side of that car. That contact started between the 9K of Caden Murray and the 13T of Richard Gray. And unfortunately, Shai McCulley involved as well, as is Don Tank. Heavy front end damage to the 1.
So trying to get set up here for a complete restart.
As the green comes out, Leah Peterson going to lead them down into 1 and 2. Tyler Strickland now coming to the outside. Strickland with a head of steam as he's going to go down to 3 and 4. New leader Strickland, as looks like we have Richard Gray. No, sorry, that is Taylor Brown, Arturo Garcia right behind them as well. Strickland leads lap number 1 and is starting to gap the 33 of Leah Peterson.
Ash Strickland with a race lead now, and it turns 3 and 4. Taylor Brown in the 35 JR on the move. As he looks to the inside of Leah Peterson, Connor Brown also there in the 35X, and Gilbert Aldape there as well. Strickland still putting the hammer down and trying to gain a little bit more distance on second place, running Taylor Brown, 35 JR.
Yeah, but here comes Connor Brown from 12th. He is already up to 3rd with his right side door panel completely off. He is now tracking down his brother, Taylor Brown. That would be for position number 2. And he's got enough time. He could possibly make this a run for the lead, Scotty.
Possibly could, as we've got 8 laps to go. The 14 of Haley Boulware, something amiss on the 14 car. She pulls it into the infield. Strickland still your race leader. The Brown boys, though, starting to close in ever so slightly on the 8 car as Connor Brown takes a look to the inside of Taylor.
As the Brown brothers are battling for positions 2 and 3, Tyler Strickland has left the key on the table, on the counter. He has checked out and is in a whole nother zip code. They are going to see halfway home. 6 down, 6 to go for Tyler Strickland as he leads them into 1 and 2 once again.
Strickland leaving the car and on the counter. Goodbye, checked out, see ya in car number 8. The Brown boys putting up a good battle, though, for second and third. Taylor Brown second, Connor Brown third. So we come with 5 laps to go. Mike Vogt running in that 4th place now as we got a great race deeper on in the field between Spencer Jans and Gage Riesdorf.
Yeah, Spencer Jans slid right up in front of Riesdorf. Riesdorf had to take evasive action, and now looks like he is going to get passed by the 3A of Honeycutt. Something amiss on the 13 of Riesdorf. He is slow, possibly front tire from the way, or a flat tire from the way that car is looking, from the way it's sitting. But right now, it is still all Tyler Strickland with the lead.
While Strickland has the race lead, though, the show is behind him. As that is Taylor and Connor Brown. As Riesdorf pulls it into the infield, Taylor Brown still running second. Connor Brown not going away, though, as green flag flies. We have 2 laps to go.
It is 2 laps to go. Tyler Strickland has been working on this car all season, trying to get it fine-tuned, trying to get it racy. And it looks like he has finally happened upon a setup that works with the car. He is going to come out of turn number 4. He is going to see the white flag this time by as he floats underneath the flag stand, slamming it down to 1 and 2. Taylor Brown still holding off Connor. Now Connor going to try and get to the outside. They're going to go side by side down the back stretch. It is Taylor Brown to the inside, Connor Brown to the outside. They're going to go down into turn number 3. But coming out of 4, Tyler Strickland's going to win. Connor Brown second, Taylor Brown in third, Mike Vogt in 4th, and coming down line for 5th is Leah Peterson. Leah Peterson with 5th. What a wild, wild race behind your leader. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Strickland, your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact winner. Scotty, let's get a word with the winner.
Well, thank you, PJ. Down here in Victory Lane with Tyler Strickland. He started on the outside pole, did not look back. Talk about that run here for your first feature win.
Well, I like the high side. It stuck, and the car pretty much drove itself. I mean, it was one to remember. I pulled in and thought, there ain't no way we're racing, and I come out and win. So it was a night to remember.
Definitely been working on this car week after week, trying to get it to the top spot, and top spot indeed. Who do you have to thank for this 8 car here in Victory Lane?
Anybody that helps me. I got a couple sponsors. I ain't got them on the car yet. Went on a new body. Stapleton's, Cornamani. The old lady, she puts up with all the mood swings. So anybody that's ever helped me.
So hard work finally paying off for the 8 car. Tyler Strickland puts it in Victory Lane. Give it up for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen, here for your M&T Motorsports Sport Compact A feature winner.